10-10 in their last 20 and coming off a win down in LA against the Clippers on Monday evening, and they get the ball to start. So Trae Young, again, we talk about his development.
Shot. That is big time. This guy is probably better than Kuzma and maybe even Tatum. And, 24-second clock is your enemy. If you get a good shot, no guarantee you'll get another.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, the Hawks are getting good shots, aren't they?
Well, that screen roll there with Young and John Collins, their two best players teaming up, and boy, the Kings did not react well.
Here's Trae Young. They got a rookie backcourt, of course, Young and Herder. Look at that setup. Wow. I mean, that's impressive.
Oh, he's got a great instinct for playmaking. When you realize that he'd be a sophomore in college, people maybe expect too much or don't give him enough credit for considering all the good rookies in the league.
Look at this 4-on-1. We heard from Katie about pace and how the Hawks are #1 in the league. Young follows up his miss. Shumpert got away with a foul. Collins underneath. Here's Bembry, three-pointer. Dave Yeager needs a timeout.
Boy, Kings need him to get back on track, but Collins one of those guys that can play 3 or 4 and do damage at both spots.
Now, if Young starts hitting his threes, you got some real problems.
You got some real problems because he really can stretch the floor. And
oh, what a welcome sight for Nemanja Bjelica.
And no hesitation there. Obviously, another one of those big guys. Probably that Phoenix gave up a little too soon on, and a guy that's got a good future ahead of him.
Nice pass from Cauley Stein to Bjelica. There's a guy I've worked with for a long time. He told me, don't give up on bigs and don't give up on point guards. Do you remember who that may have been?
That might have been me, because, boy, you just have to have more patience with those two positions.
Rebound Bjelica off the Prince miss. Nice pass. He gives it right back. So very unselfish play. Timeout Atlanta. Oh, how about that setup?
Well, you can't do it better than Bogey. Just a beautiful draw the defense his way. And
there's Len's three.
When Len's the best shot you can get from 3, that's a pretty good sign.
And Giles in Sacramento has come from 10 down, and they've got the lead. Yeah, Young averages over 4 a game in terms of turnovers. Giles from Bogdanovich.
Well, Harry getting into the right spot and Bogey making the play. Dribble penetration really creates numbers, and Bogey always smart finding the open spots.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Dave Yeager went to the bench and put Bagley in with Giles, that's a big-time dunk by Bembry and Bogdanovich. The game changed.
Great reaction there by Bagley. Just he can go get it with the best.
Jackson lets the defender fly by. Now it's Yogi. And the Kings passing beautifully. They have their largest lead of the game.
I'll tell you what, Yogi's no boo-boo there, man. Doing it on defense, doing it on offense. He has really been a spark. Really a good matchup there for Young. Young's having a tough time getting places.
Young off the hesitation, scoop to the hoop and scores. He's got 8.
Down and go ahead and get some other guys involved. The shot will be there, and he'll get it going.
How did you get that nickname?
I don't know. I really don't know.
There is the 3, and it's good. Lynn, rebound Bagley. Quick outlet, Buddy Hield. Prince is back. Buddy. And no, but Cauley Stein running the floor. Biggest lead of the half. Buddy open. And when Buddy's open, that's a good thing.
Really, you don't say anything else. Buddy's open. Just mark it down.
59-45, 10 for Hield. Trae Young, boy, look at him making threes in this game. That's his 3rd. Again, we talked about 29% coming in. So we'll have to wait and see how that ends up as well, as they made the trade with Dallas with Luka Doncic going to the Mavs. Fox. That's his first basket.
That's De'Aaron Fox. In there, they were performing and stayed with him and rode the good horse.
Oh, look at Fox go! De'Aaron Fox put it in the book and send them to the line. Oh, boy. Not a lot of guys had that type of explosiveness.
Very few. Now watch this demoralizing drive by De'Aaron as he delights in the finish. And that.
Boy, nice ball movement. Now they set up Bielitsa. And, you know, that's an example that you were talking about.
Yeah.
You got a good shot, take it. You got shooters on the floor.
Yeah, and, you know, he is a good shooter, and he had guys running.
72-58. Oh, what a move by Buddy to set up Shumpert.
Well, that goes back to what we're talking about with Buddy. You know, those are plays he couldn't make a couple years ago.
Watch the setup by Buddy Hield, and it's Amon Shumpert. By the way, that foul on Buddy is his 4th. So
I'll need to kind of set out here for a while.
Yep.
So you just, you know.
That was excellent. 81-63. Oh, how about that pass from Harry Giles?
Harry Giles giving you a little Chris Webber-esque.
The lob, and that's just a little bit too much mustard on that pass. Giles, Bielitsa, Giles, let's have some fun. Harry Giles exciting the fans here in Sacktown, 90-63.
You know, he's just going to get better and better. Like that.
Yep, well, Harry Giles now with a career-high 16 points. Third, and yet, you're right, shooting only 8 of 27 from distance. What a pass and a finish. Oh, if you don't like that, you don't like Kings basketball. Well, how about that, Jerry?
I am wild about Harry.
20 points for Harry Giles.
Tell you what, pretty good 20th pick by Vlade Divac, don't you think?
I would think so, yes. Oh, and Bazemore beats the clock. The 3. Here's Spellman.
He doesn't have the gorgeous stroke that Klay Thompson, or did we see good look ahead there, JJ getting the breakout, but
Marvin Bagley with his 10th free.
Some guys really won't listen very well, and you know, Harry, and you know, he's one of those guys that wants to be better and takes direction.
Buddy's got a chance to be pretty good, don't you think, Chair?
He can slip backwards and be pretty good. He passed pretty good. He passed pretty good middle of last year.
117-92. Oh, that's a pretty flip by Trae Young.
He is clever.
Yes,
very clever. He's got a little bit of that Mike Bibby cleverness, where not really athletic, but knows how to get all the spots on the floor he needs to.
Bagley to the baseline. Oh, Marvin Bagley! Oh, boy! Boy, how about that last move by Marvin Bagley?
Now this is big time all-star kind of stuff, which is quick spin, gets by Herter, and then how about a little major slammage on the other side? That's the hard part. How about getting away from the debt?
We showed at the beginning of the game, Jerry.
Well, you know, I'm kind of a young beyond my years. You know what I'm saying?
There's goes the Koopis.
What you want to get away from is that's not a tough shot. And why give 3 points to a shot that's easier and basically 2 foot closer?
You know, put your hands in your pocket and let's go home. Would you please? The Kings were down 10 early, and they end up winning it.